Hi kids, Lance here. How the H are ya? I'm fine, thanks. I have realized something about this camera. I can only make an 8-minute video at a time, and this is my third attempt at this particular video, and the first two ended in mid-sentence where I'm just like, or incomplete thoughts. So I'm going to take off my Milton watch here and time 8 minutes. This is a message to the ladies about comedy. Now, there seems to be a thought going around that women can't be funny, and I am going to list off let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 women who've made me chortle throughout the years. Now, the first two are black and white comedians. One is Mary Wicks, and the other one is Lucille Ball. And before cable ruined television, you could turn on a movie in the afternoon, say a 1 o'clock or a 3 o'clock or even up to 5 o'clock afternoon movie and watch it. And it usually had Mary Wicks in it and Lucille Ball. And you need three things for comedy. You need facial expression, pantomime, and timing. Now, facial expression, that's kind of self-explanatory. Pantomime is, reacting to a certain situation. Do you remember the movie The Empire Strikes Back, where R2-D2 is shot out of the swamp by this swamp monster, and Luke Skywalker does this? He's not really watching it, but he's pantomiming that he's watching R2-D2 go over in an arc and land in the swamp. And timing. Now, timing, gosh, there's a joke I've been waiting to tell this darn joke for 32 years. And someday, before I die, I hope to tell it. I read it in a book, and I thought, well, it's a great joke, but I need a straight man for it. A straight man, a straight person. You need, like, say, Laurel and Hardy. Hardy was the straight in that comedy duo. And in Abbott and Costello, Bud Abbott was the straight to Lou Costello's stupid. And the Three Stooges, you've got Moe. Moe was the straight. And in the Marx Brothers, it was Groucho was the straight. Now, these are all male comedians, so I'm not going to make the video about that. Mary Wicks and Lucille Ball had all three of those, and they were just hilarious, and they had me laughing away. They had all of America laughing away. Lucille Ball was a genius at facial expression and pantomime and timing. Next, we're going to go with Kathleen Freeman. Now, this is from the 60s and 70s. Some of you Hogan's Heroes fans might remember Kathleen Freeman as Frau Linkmeyer. It's just a hoot. She was in a couple of Jerry Lewis movies too. Good facial expression. The last thing I saw her in was the Blues Brothers. She played Sister Mary Stigmata, I think was what it was. Carol Burnett, that's from the 70s as well. Carol Burnett was a hoot and a holler. She had her own variety show and had people laughing away, and there's a spin-off, Mama's Family, just with Vicki Lawrence, and that was a hoot and a holler as well. That was more of a situational comedy, but she had the facial expression down, and she had timing. I wasn't too sure about pantomime. There was always just anger on her face. Gilda Radner and Madeline Kahn. Now, Madeline Kahn was in Young Frankenstein. She was in a lot of Mel Brooks movies, and if you haven't seen Young Frankenstein, oh my, it was a perfect performance for her. She's also very good in Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles, don't get the TBS or TNT version of it. You actually have to get a DVD on that, and trigger warning, there's some offensive words on it, but it's just hilarious. And I think her performance as Lily von Shtupp in that ranked like 47th in top 100 movie performances in a comedy. So check it out. Blazing Saddles, Madeline Kahn, Lily von Shtupp. And how are we looking for time here? I got about 2 minutes before I gotta stop. Andrea Martin, she was in SCTV. She played a variety of a few characters, but she was absolutely fantastic, just a hoot and a holler as Edith Prickly, and Libby Wolfson, Mrs. Falbo. I used to know all the SCTV characters back before cable TV ruined everything, blast it all. And I'm gonna stop it here, and we'll go into the next two, and you'll love them, and I'm sure a couple of these that you'll know. These 40s or 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s you probably don't know, because I'm an old man, but these next ones you will know. Okay, that's it for right now. Well, part 2 in a few minutes. Bye-bye.